Hey everyone, Whack Job 14 here, bringing you another Battlefield 1 gameplay video, per usual, because it's my favorite game. I play it a lot, and then you have to deal with it and watch it, so, sorry not sorry. But today, I am playing Battlefield 1, like I said, but specifically the Frontlines game mode. Now, I did a video about the Frontlines as it came out, when the DLC came out. They Shall Not Pass, and I talked about it then, and haven't really played it since then. I did it once or twice, but I never got the medal to play Frontlines between when it came out till now. And when I say now, I mean this week, because I've been playing a crap ton of it this week. I think in my last video I actually had it in the background when I was talking about something else. But I've been playing a crap ton of it to get that medal, which I still don't have it, which is awkward. Just because I'm having difficulties arming two objectives, because either my team's getting killed and I never get to arm one, or my team's doing so good that the objectives are getting armed without me. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but when you're trying to do one specific thing about a medal, it kind of is a bad thing. But been playing a lot, like I said, and I've been doing superb on it, to the point where I am in the top 2 out of the whole game, which, you know, this really does sound egotistical, or you know, like I'm trying to really play myself up here, but there's a purpose to this. Because usually I do decent enough in normal operations or a team deathmatch or domination or whatever I'm playing. I do decently well, you know. Top 5. I think I have 70 MVPs of the game and then like 120 or so top 3 or whatever that is the Xbox tracks for you. But in Frontlines, I go up and beyond what I usually do. And maybe not score-wise, because score-wise in operations, if I'm the squad leader, I can rack up some points. Just, you know, excessively pressing the order button and getting points through that. But just doing better KD-wise, doing better objectively, it's just all around better. Real quickly, though, we're just going to sit here in silence and watch this. Pretty freaking cool, am I right? I was really excited for when that happened, because that's my Saint Chamond Senior and Hell tactic, if you guys remember that video. But like I was saying, I'm doing better, and I think I figured out why. And it's not, you know, you can sometimes get lobbies and stick in them, you know, and just do well for multiple games in a row, especially in like Call of Duty, where you really don't change lobbies. Like, that happens. I get that. I put that factor in this ideology of mine. Not ideology, but idea of mine. But I think you do better because naturally, I think with only one objective available, both teams funnel towards it. And this is poor timing, because this is the rush part of Frontlines, where there's 2 objectives, even though we've blown up 1. Usually have 2 there. I'm talking about purely just capturing the flags right now. Because when the one flag pops up, it is one flag. In operations, it's 2. Domination, conquest, there's a bajillion flags, it seems like, and the whole map is open on domination, conquest, as you all know. And you just got everyone running everywhere, getting shot in your ass, and just not a good time. But in operations, though, you know, if you got the shoot you because you desert, very small area where you can actually be, is because both spawns moving up, and there's a zone where you both can be in, and there's 2 zones where either team can't be in. The spawns, obviously, kind of like a Venn diagram, I guess you could say. There's one side the other team's not on, one side the first team's not on, but there's an area where they both can be in. And you think that would be the best one not to get shot in your ass, but then again, in operations, you got 3 flags at once. That was a nice save by myself there. You got 3 flags at once, and they're all different angles. Even when you got 2 flags, they're at different angles. In some operations, there are 1 flags, and those turn into a funnel machine, especially with 64 players. That just turns into a bloodbath. But in Frontlines, I think you get more kind of a, I don't know, almost like a tunnel vision, to where you're focusing on that one thing. At least most of the players I have been this whole week have seen that way, not just like a couple of games. This is throughout every day this week. I've had the same thing where I'm getting top 2 every time, and it's because of that. I mean, also it does help that I'm cheesing like with the mortars here. I just couldn't not do it because I got 3 kills every time I did it, guaranteed. So why wouldn't I do it? It helps my team too. I did feel bad though cheesing it. But I think that helps a lot, and also helps that, you know, it's not 64 players. I think the more players you have, the more chances you are liable to get screwed on, you know, to get shot in your ass. And I think that's the important thing, not getting shot in your ass. That's really what it boils down to, I think, because that's where I get a lot of my deaths in operations mode or somewhere. I'm getting shot in my behind every second, so I can't freaking do anything constructive with my life or my tickets or whatever you want to call it. And I really don't think I just played against bad players every week. I played against good players, and my team lost, but I myself still did well, and I still could say I played the objective. That's the most important thing, that I'm doing well and playing the objective. You know, you're saying right now you've seen already 2 minutes of mortars, but my mortars are going right on top of the objective where the other team is camping their asses off. So that is playing tactically, because every time I do my mortars, I immediately run in and try and arm it. I tried multiple times, and that's where I got my most deaths from, because I was actually playing the objective. If I wasn't playing the objective, I would have had half the deaths, which is already saying something, because I had very few. You know, I was a 3-to-1 ratio, and in some games I was a 5-to-1 ratio. I couldn't stop, and I think everyone could do that if they try Frontlines, try it, play the objective, but at the same time, not necessarily throwing your life away for the greater good, but playing smart. You gotta play smart and actively think of where they're going, because they have tunnel vision, it seems like, almost everyone. So if you think in the terms of a tunnel vision, that they're all gonna funnel in, if you go to the side of the funnel, you have a straight shot at them the whole time. And you gotta be active, you gotta be moving, you gotta be quick. And I just want everyone to try out Frontlines and see if they do better. Like, I really want to know. I really want to see in the comments, like, do you do better in Frontlines or do you not? I am actually very curious about that. But that's it for me. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.